Imagine this. There's something so simple, so profound, that 99% of men overlook it entirely, and yet when a man practices it, it's like a switch flips in the minds of women. They can't help but notice. The crazy part, most men will go their whole lives without ever realizing they're missing this. Are you one of them? If you're still watching, chances are you don't want to be. Let me share a story. A man named Marcus, an ordinary guy like you and me, used to struggle with everything. He constantly fretted about what people thought of him. He chased validation like it was the only thing keeping him alive. But no matter what he tried, he felt invisible, especially around women. One day, something clicked. Marcus came across a principle that transformed everything. It wasn't a magic pill or some cheesy self-help trick. It was something ancient, something powerful. Stoicism. You might wonder, what does Stoicism have to do with attraction or confidence? Well, stay with me, because this is where the story gets interesting. Stoicism teaches one core truth: control what you can and release what you can't. Think about that for a moment. Most men are slaves to their emotions. They get triggered, lash out, and make choices they regret. Women notice this. They sense it. And let's be honest, it's not attractive. But the Stoic man is different. He doesn't react to chaos. He remains calm when others lose their heads. Picture being at a party. There's a loud argument in the corner. People are freaking out. But you stay composed, unshaken, like a mountain in the middle of a storm. Trust me, women notice that. It's magnetic. Here's where it goes deeper. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoics, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Do you see the power in that? When you stop chasing validation and begin living by your own values, something magical happens. You stop being desperate for attention. Instead, you become someone who commands respect. It's not only about women, it's about your co-workers, your friends, your entire life. You start radiating this quiet confidence that people simply can't ignore. But let's talk about the 99%. Most men stay reactive. A rude comment, they snap back. A bad day, they drown in frustration. But a Stoic man pauses. He asks himself, does this deserve my energy? And most of the time, it doesn't. That's the secret. Women are drawn to a man who doesn't let the world control him. Now, don't misunderstand me. Becoming Stoic doesn't mean burying your emotions. It means mastering them. It's about knowing when to act and when to let things go. It's about staying unshakable in a world that constantly tries to shake you. Women admire this. They respect it because deep down, they want a man who can handle life, someone who's a rock when everything else feels uncertain. Remember Marcus? He began practicing Stoicism every day. He focused on his actions, not others' opinions. He stopped chasing validation and started living for himself. And guess what? People started gravitating toward him. Women noticed him not because he was trying to impress them, but because he stopped trying. That's the paradox. When you stop seeking attention, you attract it effortlessly. Now, here's the hard truth. 99% of men won't apply a single thing they just heard. They'll watch this, nod along, feel inspired for a second, and then fall right back into the same habits that keep them average. But not you, because you're still here, because you want more. You want to rise above the noise. You want to be the man women respect. And remember, not because you're loud or flashy, but because you're grounded, self-assured, and in control of yourself. Here's your challenge. Start small. The next time life throws chaos at you, pause, breathe, and ask yourself, does this deserve my energy? Keep doing that, and watch how everything begins to change. If this resonates with something in you, if you're ready to set yourself apart from the crowd, then don't just consume this video. Live it. And before you go, hit like and subscribe. Not because I asked, but because every step you take here is another step toward mastering yourself. This isn't just content. This is your signal. The question is, are you ready to answer it?